If you're a producer, do you know if your kicks are out of key? This is super important to make sure that your song sounds amazing, and being in key is one of the key, no pun intended, ways to ensure that. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to find the key of a kick sample so that you're in tune in your track. Let's go.
5.
Are you an artist, producer, engineer, or music professional that's looking for funding for your music career? Could you benefit from having funding for studio time, mixing and mastering, or even marketing costs? I think I have something for you. I've written a free ebook. It's 9 pages, super short and digestible, where I break down the 6 main places that artists and professionals like yourself can find funding for their musical projects. If this sounds like it's of value to you, please click the link below and you can download this for free today and benefit from this knowledge. I hope this helps. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Five.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy 5-Piece producer and engineer extraordinaire. Thank you for checking out today's video. And as always, if you haven't already, please hit the bell and subscribe button below to stay tuned for more helpful content. Talking about all kinds of stuff ranging from recording and mixing all the way to production and grant writing. If you want to find out how to sound better and make more money with your music, my channel has all that for you and more. So subscribe to find out more. But in today's video, we're talking about how to find the key of your kick and how to make sure that you're in key with the rest of your song. Let's jump onto Pro Tools and I'll show you what's going on. Finding the key to a kick sample is actually really easy, to be honest, as long as you know what you're looking for. And what you want to start with is you want to make sure that you have some sort of spectrum analyzer plugin or even a plugin like an EQ that features that. So for example, I'm using the Pro Q2 here. And they have a built-in spectrum analyzer. You can see here I got it enabled. And we're going to just basically look at the waveform and see where a lot of the frequency is coming from. And then that frequency is actually tied to a key on the keyboard. And there's a few different ways to figure it out. The Pro Q makes it actually really easy because you can see the keyboard down here. But let's just take a look and I'll break down what we find, okay? So this is a song, Cash Flow and Adib. Amazing, self-explanatory, great record. I'll leave a link to it below as well if you do mess with it. Check this out.
I'm with you, my issues go away. You, my issues go away, baby. You, my issues go away. Baby girl, you're amazing, and I'm glad I've been patient. Yeah.
Okay, so we kind of got to look, and this is obviously on the kick itself, and that's kind of an important thing to focus on here is make sure your EQ or your spectrum analyzer is on the sound that you want to look at. In this case, we're taking a look at the kick. We want to make sure it's in the right key. Now, as you can see, it had a bunch of frequencies, obviously, from 30 and below all the way up to 20K. But only part of this is actually really going to reflect what key it's in, and that is the highest point, the point that has the highest amount of frequencies, the most amount of frequencies. That is typically the key of that sound. And you can see there's sort of 2 different points here. So let's just take a closer look and identify it.
I'm with you, my issues go away. You, my issues go away, baby. You, my issues go away. Baby girl, you're amazing, and I'm glad I've been patient. Yeah. I'll be hitting your phone up, so I wanna say this. I dig your style and your smile is contagious. Let's stay. I'm with you, my issues go away. You, my issues go away, baby. You, my issues go away. Baby girl, you're amazing, and I'm glad I've been patient. Yeah.
So right here around 114, you can see that's pretty much the highest peak of the kick. That's where it's really got a lot of energy, a lot of frequency. And as you can see on the bottom here, it actually is tied to the keyboard like I was saying. And you can see that is roughly an A sharp or maybe a B flat, right? Depending on the key of the song. So now that I know that, I could take that information with me. And, assuming that it's in key, I can leave it. But if I do know that the rest of the song was written in a different key, then I obviously have to adjust the kick so that it actually makes sense in the context of the key of the song. That's the most important thing. You want to make sure that when we're doing this, we're doing it to get the kick into the key of the song. And by doing so, you'll end up with a much cleaner mix that actually works well with all the other elements, whether it's the kick, the bass, everything will come together and synergize properly and sound amazing. So there you have it. I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you got some value out of it, please like, subscribe, and share once again. Share it with somebody you know that will benefit from this knowledge. And I'm looking forward to helping you again soon. Peace.
5,